Many at Christmas thoughts turn to adopting a pet for the first time. And whilst receiving your first pet can be a happy occasion, there still is a lot of thought that needs to go into making this big step. A little later, we'll be finding out about the process of adopting a pet. But first, we meet up with a loving family who are going to be giving an animal a new home this holiday season.
It's a cold and snowy morning in Dublin, and we've travelled to the home of Joyce and her daughter Rebecca, who've expressed an interest in adopting a lurcher named Annie from the Dogs Trust Centre. Outside, we meet up with Ciara, one of the home inspectors.
So here we're here in Clontarf to do a home check, see if this is suitable for Annie the lurcher.
Yeah.
What sort of things exactly do you look for when you go on that home visit?
Well, we just want to see where Annie's new home's going to be, see where she's going to live and sleep. And they don't have a back garden, but that's fine. We're going to just go through an exercise regime with them and make sure they're happy with that.
So obviously, Ciara, we're here with you to do a home check. So how does the process work?
Well, what we do is Joyce and her family's already come out to the centre and they have chosen a certain dog that they are quite interested in. We've gone through the whole paperwork forms and that. We've booked them in for a home visit, and what we do then is we come out to their home, just have a little chat with them, see where Annie's going to live and sleep, and it's a lovely home, as you can see.
Yeah.
And you don't have a back garden, Joyce, but you've got an exercise regime already set up for Annie.
Well, there's a communal garden out there, so we're hoping that maybe Rebecca will be able to play with her out there, but I have to admit I'm not very energetic. I don't do a lot of walking yet, so I'm hoping Annie will get us out there. But we will be walking to and from the school, which is almost a half an hour there, and then it'll be a half an hour back, twice a day, and we'll see how that goes.
That's fantastic. She'll love that, especially having 2 walks a day. And it is that myth that greyhounds and lurchers need loads of exercise. They don't. Them 2 exercises will do her fantastic.
Right.
And then having the playtime outside would be brilliant as well.
And then what do you look for when you're matching up? Because obviously, you know, people can come to you and go, I want this, I want that. But it's much more important, as far as you're concerned, that the dog gets the right home.
Exactly. Every dog has its own criteria.
Yeah.
All the dogs that come to our centre are assessed for their behaviour, so that we know exactly what they need. And when a family does come to our centre, they fill out a home finding questionnaire. So it's everything about them and what they're looking for, about their lifestyle, their family, and we do try and match. So we always tell people to have an open mind about every dog, because every dog's different. So just big, small, they have their own different needs.
So Rebecca, the hour is getting close. You're going to meet your new dog. You must be getting a little excited. And we're all going to head down to the Dogs Trust together, is that right? Are you going to come down with us?
Yeah.
Great. And I can just see her now lying in front of your fire there.
That's the idea.
Cold with her,
Hopefully.
with her slippers and a nice cup of cocoa.
After the break,
At this Christmas. We join Michael now, who's heading into the Dogs Trust Adoption Agency to find out more about the process.
in the Dogs Trust Centre in Finglas, we have travelled on up to meet the staff who are looking after Annie the lurcher, who will have a new home with Joyce and her daughter.
When Annie first came into us, she was actually completely bald and she had a neglected flea allergy. So we treated her for that and we gave her some nice big baths and everything like that and got her back on her all 4 paws, as they say.
Yeah.
And thankfully the skin has healed up nicely and we've neutered her since then and gotten everything back in working order.
What sort of things are looked for in the pre-adoption vet check?
Everything, her all over health. So Claire, as you can see, is listening to her chest, heart, make sure everything's in good working order there, and just everything, teeth, ears, make sure, so the doctors know they're fully confident that Annie is fully healthy and there's no worry yet.
While Joyce and Rebecca received their new owner's briefing, Mark explains to us a little bit more about the process.
When a dog is rehomed, within 48 hours they get a call from a qualified veterinary nurse just to make sure that the dog is settling in and everything's going okay. You know, a dog is for life, not just for Christmas. Many people take fantastic care of their dogs and we appreciate that, but also often the idea of that small puppy at Christmas is there in the back of people's minds, and it's fantastic on Christmas Day, on Stephen's Day, into the new year, but suddenly that small cuddly little bundle of joy could become quite a large dog. Maybe circumstances change and the care can't be taken. So what we say to anybody, dog ownership is fantastic, but it's got to be responsible dog ownership.
And in no time at all, Annie is at home happy and safe with her new family.